Welcome back to 405 Sports. Today we have an electric episode, new setup, new mics, the whole new shebang. And let's get right into it.
We're going to be talking about the Pistons a little bit, kind of like what we think they're trying to do, what we think they've done wrong, stuff like that. I'll just start by saying I think something that they're doing wrong is they're just drafting the wrong people. The past 3 years, considering, first of all, I think Ausar Thompson this year is a bad pick, in my opinion. That's hot.
That's real hot.
But
That's
just
hot.
think about this for
Especially after a summer league.
That's hot after a summer league.
It's hot. It's hot. I get that. But, we already got the guards. And I get, this draft wasn't real post-heavy. There weren't a ton of big guys.
So one thing I'm going to tell you is I don't really know how much you needed a big guy.
Yeah, you have Duran and Stewart and Wiseman.
And Bagley. You have four.
Could be potential top players.
I would say as a group, they're an above average. Okay, come on now. Are we tweaking?
Sorry. It's going.
Is that a hot take from me?
What's fire?
About how not this year, but give them 2 years. I think those four are going to be better than your average front court.
I guess time will tell, but to me, I just don't know.
Okay.
And I'll tell you guard-wise. Sorry.
No.
Guard-wise, you have Cade.
Ivy.
And you have Ivy. And
That's it.
About it.
Yeah. You're right. Maybe.
Because Killian Hayes was a big old fat bust.
I just feel like it's hard to tell, I guess.
Thompson reminds me of a better offensively and bigger Lou Dort in terms of size.
To me,
not build.
He reminds me of a lot of like a rookie Paul George. Offensively, it just wasn't there yet.
Right.
But defensively,
it was always
just
there.
a dog.
Right.
And he played hard and he played physical.
He was pretty good in summer league. He lacked some offensive sets, but I'll tell you what, he can drive to the hoop like nobody else.
Yeah. If he gets downhill, both Thompson twins,
both
but him.
Yeah.
If he gets downhill, it's scary.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. He can get up too.
Which we probably should have had a higher pick anyway.
Yeah.
The lottery kind of screwed us. But
no, it definitely did.
In previous years, we've drafted guys like Killian Hayes.
That was bad.
Big old bust.
That was bad.
Terrible pick. I agree. That's a terrible pick.
Sekou Doumbia.
That was a literal
That was also 16 or 17. That wasn't a lottery pick, was it?
That was 15.
That was the year that the Pistons got blown out by the Milwaukee Bucks 4-0. Every game was lost by 50.
Yeah.
But they thought he was going to be like Giannis.
Yeah.
Sekou Doumbia.
And then Bruce Brown.
Yeah.
Which is a great pick
But
now.
that's a second round pick. He was a second round pick.
And then in 2017, Luke Kennard.
I'm not saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying the last 3 years you guys have
No, but it's hard to mess those up.
But you're right. Previous to that, it was pretty atrocious draft picks.
It's hard when you have the number one pick.
You really
we
can't,
all knew.
especially when it's Cade. You really can't screw that up.
Right. That's generational play.
I think they did a really good job drafting Jaden Ivey. I feel like they could have screwed it up and picked
Jaden Ivey was a great. He's
turning
out to be a really good guy.
If he takes a second year leap like he should, I think they're going to be if Cade's got to stay healthy, obviously. But
I think we all know that Cade easily could have made maybe after the All-Star break, he could have came back.
I mean,
I think so.
He probably could have, but the Pistons knew, hey, Victor Wembanyama could change our lives.
Yeah.
And even if you don't get him, I think Brandon and Scoot are both going to be not generational, but they can help a franchise win.
Yeah.
They're going to be good players.
Right. No. Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see about the Ausar. I personally don't like it, but I can understand what you guys are saying.
Yeah.
And then another thing we were going to talk about is Isaiah Stewart's contract.
No. I don't hate it that much.
Really?
No.
What was
60,
it? It was
$64 million is not that much money.
Is it 3 or 4 year?
4.
4 year?
That is not that much money.
But
So
what
that's
is he?
what,
What is
12 million a year? 12,
He's a
12
10-10 guy.
But
he? For
is he?
$64 million? For 4? So that's what?
It's $12.5 million a year, roughly. No, it's not.
That is-
It's $15 million a year. Math's hard. $15 million a year.
15 and a half. It's like
And it's
No, if it's 4 for it's 64. Sorry, 60. Math
60.
doesn't matter. 60.
It's also probably spread out. It's I don't know if it's front loaded. I don't know if it's back loaded. I don't know if it's a mid level or not mid level. Just straight honest number. You know, if I was the Pistons, I would front load it. I'd pay him as much money possible to start.
Yeah, I would too.
I think front loaded contracts are so much better because, you know, for all you know, a guy could get worse when you're paying him more.
They're easier
4
to.
years from now, we have no idea what he's going
It's
to
like if you think like the Chris Paul and Westbrook deals, they
Oh,
were both
yeah.
backloaded and it
John
screwed
John Wall.
They screwed the team at the end because
Awful.
they were trying to give somebody $50 million.
For example, when you look at the Killian Hayes pick, could have been Devin Vassell, which would have been.
I'm not sure that's any better. But
That is better.
I mean, it
Devin
is.
Vassell is the most underrated young player in the league.
I'm not saying it's not better, but like,
Killian's pretty bad.
yeah,
Tyrese Halliburton.
that was a big miss.
Yeah. This one hurts, but it's like everybody did it. Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah,
You know.
Tyrese would be nice.
Cole Anthony is definitely better than.
There's a ton of guys that are better than Killian Hayes.
Yeah, no, he was.
But that's
And
just awful.
he averages like 7, 2, and 5.
Yeah. Coach a
Yeah.
couple prize picks bets for me too.
Oh yeah, he can do that up. Good lord. I don't know. We'll see about the Isaiah Stewart. I still think that's too much money because I've said this so many
Here we go.
times on this podcast.
Here we go.
You know what I'm gonna say.
You gotta trade for a
You
superstar.
need a superstar.
You're gonna trade 9 players for a superstar, then you're still gonna miss
And
playoffs.
we need a superstar.
You do, but here's the thing. At the moment, I don't really know how many guys you have that are tradable that you want to trade.
Well, I do not want to trade Cade or Jaden Ivey.
I'll tell you, even outside of Cade and Jaden Ivey, there's not that many people that have big enough contracts mixed with talent or an upside that you can get a superstar with.
Yeah, I mean I don't know.
Because you have so many people like the people on your team that you could trade without contracts don't make enough money to trade for. Like you'd have to like throw in some stupid, but you don't have any like outrageous stupid contracts.
Yeah,
They can be willing to give up picks though.
yeah, that's kind of what I was
I
thinking.
mean, yeah, but
Like-
you can't trade for like someone with like a $30-40 million contract.
And they got Bojan.
Yeah, I guess Bojan's making a lot.
He got a lot of money. If Joe Harris is on his same deal, like if you traded for that, then you throw him in there.
Yeah.
I just don't know if he's on
We'll
that
see how
deal.
that works out too.
Yeah, he's nice sometimes.
Spread the
Yeah.
floor.
He's getting.
Once he got it's such a, I think the NBA has the most common where you get your money and then you fall off. I think the
Oh,
NBA
yeah.
is the one that happens the most.
Yeah.
Maybe the MLB, but like I think in the NBA you see that
I mean,
the most.
People get hot for like 2 or 3 months, get handed just an outrageous contract, and then go back to
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
mediocre.
He was all over everywhere. He was on ESPN.
Yeah, I mean,
He was.
5 years, $75 million.
what did he have like a 40-point game or
I
something
think he
like
hit-
that?
I think he tied Curry for most threes in a game with like 13
Yeah.
one day.
Yeah.
He
That's
put up
insane.
like
Yeah, he was a perfect fit.
38 or 39.
He was a perfect fit for Kyrie and Kevin Durant. And then he kind of just got hurt, fell off. But realistically, Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, Thompson, Bojan, Isaiah Stewart. That is not a bad
Bojan
lineup.
at a 4.
Bojan's like 6'10".
I don't know if he's 6'10", but he's like
It might be like 6'8" or 6'9".
6'6". Yeah,
He's a big boy.
All right.
yeah. That is a big lineup. 6'8", 6'7", 6'5".
I just mean if you put the right lineup out there, I think you can compete. I don't think you're going to be great.
Might make a play. They could be a
I
fun
think
little
you
team.
could, especially in the East. I think you could be a
Yeah, if they're in the West.
8, 9, 10 seed.
So we think if Cade plays last year, do we make a play?
I'm not. I didn't say that.
Well,
And
How
Well,
many
that's-
other
you still
games have
still
won?
had a bunch of young we haven't even talked about it, but James Wiseman's on the team.
yeah,
I don't know. He's not exactly progressing the way he is supposed to. But if you can find a way to like unlock what he can be,
yeah.
I mean, you had a steal right there.
yeah. And
But-
Marvin Bagley.
Yeah.
I know we mentioned them, but like still,
Those
it's
are both number 2 picks, so like
yeah,
obviously they both have potential, or had when they at one point
yeah,
had potential to be studs.
yeah. Because I mean, realistically, like that front court I mean, like you could be rotating those guys for a long time. Just
yeah, you can rotate, and even Jalen Duren. Like we didn't even
no.
talked much about him.
Yeah, I actually do like that for the.
No, that's a great pick.
I love that.
That's a great pick. I love him at Montverde in Memphis.
And if you can get Ausar to play like the 3, because you really kind of need a 3.
Yeah.
Outside of maybe Bojan
And Joe.
or Bogdan, whichever one it is. You kind of need a forward, like kind of bad, but.
Well, he's 6'7", so I mean.
Yeah, and I'm saying he can do it. I'm just saying I don't think he really wants to be like a small forward-esque player.
I think he's gonna have to be though.
Yeah.
Right? Because I mean, Jaden and Cade kind of got the backcourt locked.
Yeah, no.
Unless
those two together have potential to be.
But I mean, I could see him running Cade as like what LeBron does, where he
where
he
he's
guards a
everywhere.
3 on defense
Yeah.
and then like a little point forward action.
Yeah.
yeah.
Obviously, the NBA isn't college, but he did that in college. He was 1 through 5.
Yeah.
He'd guard 1 through 5, and it's not like the Big 12 is no slouch.
No.
Yeah. I mean,
Especially
I doubt
this year.
he's gonna go down there and bang with Embiid and Jokic, but
Right.
If he gets,
if he switches, it's a lot better than switching Jaden Ivey down.
yeah,
I can
yeah.
see him like fronting a guy instead of standing behind like Joel Embiid and being hard to throw it over top of him.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. It's like
100%.
not the worst option if he gets switched onto a 5.
Realistically, I really thought y'all were gonna trade Isaiah Stewart.
I
I
wanted
really
to.
thought you did too.
Yeah.
Like, you're right, he is a 10-10 guy, but I feel like that's what this team is lacking is like a dominant big man.
Yeah, but dominant big man at this point in the
It's
NBA
hard
are
to get.
so hard to
Hard to
get.
come
But
by.
Jalen Duren could be that.
He really,
Right,
he
in a
really
couple
could
years.
be.
Yeah.
Maybe not an Embiid or
You seen
Jokic.
what he was doing in summer league?
Yeah, he
My
was
man
putting up.
was hitting crossover step backs like it was.
He was putting up some numbers.
Yeah.
He was, but realistically, I would have liked if y'all would have traded him like the Hornets or something. Try to get like PJ or something.
You need a forward
Ooh.
real bad.
If y'all sign PJ Washington, because they want to sign and trade PJ Washington, that'd be a nice little pickup.
Yeah.
PJ's nice.
I know it's not a superstar, but like
Oh, PJ's good. I like PJ.
another trade I wish I would have seen y'all do is I wish you would have traded Bojan at the trade deadline and gotten a first out of him.
Yeah.
Because you really could have. He was putting up like 23, 5 and 2 on good efficiency, and I feel like someone like the Heat or the Warriors or someone could have used him going into the playoffs, and it would have been a great trade to do. But you could still do that. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah. I don't know. We're so young.
Yeah.
Like 3 of our guys that are gonna most likely Ausar's gonna start. Those 3 guys are. Cade's what? 22 years old? 21?
20. Yeah.
He's 20.
I think 23.
He's about to be 22 because he's
Okay.
a year. He's
Yeah.
a year older.
Yeah. So, and Jaden's young.
Yeah. I just
Jaden.
mean,
Yeah. Jaden's the same as Cade.
Yeah.
I think, like you say you want to trade for a superstar. I don't think you need to do that now.
No.
I think you give it
At least
at least, I want to say at least 2 years.
I do too. But if you are good, well, no, you don't want. See, if you're too good, you don't want to break that up because what if you have something?
Yeah, my thing is if you can go out and make like an 8 seed this year,
I was even gonna say like a
don't
6
touch a
seed.
thing.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Except for like redo role players maybe.
Yeah.
Don't touch the core of whoever's
Yeah. But
leading
I'm
that
saying
team.
like maybe like I don't even know who would be a good example, but like trade like 3 or 4 guys that come off the bench and get like one player that could make like a big difference and put
Yeah.
like Bojan
And
on the, which I know he has a
I
big
agree.
contract, but put him on the bench, have him come off the bench, and then have that power forward like PJ Washington
Yeah.
come
And I just mean
start.
I think that's a good idea, but maybe next year. Like if you're good this year, there's no point in trying to push for
Well,
a
yeah, I
ring
mean,
this
yeah,
year.
it's too late now. It doesn't matter now.
Like next year, if you're like on the like brink of something,
Yeah,
then maybe you throw away some role players and try and get like a big name. I mean, not a big name, but like a
serviceable name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A B tier, low A tier kind of player.
Right.
Yep.
Well, that was the Pistons video. Comment down below how many wins you think that team will have. And will they make the play-in? Actually, just comment down below if they will make the play-in at minimum. Thank you guys for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below. Peace.